was like 60. So.
Hey, mini girl. I'm gonna turn the flash on. There we go.
I'm bringing the chicken leg.
What?
Want the chicken leg?
Oh, you can see the snow, like flurrying in here a little bit.
Yeah. So much warmer in here.
It's actually crazy. It's
wind block.
This rock wall right here, hand built from all the rocks on our homestead, and they had a little roof. Those are logs that we cut on our homestead, all right up here. We bought the metal roofing and those pieces of timber, but all the rest of it we just gathered from the homestead. Ooh.
So today I don't have to use any water at the beginning to get off mud because, as you can see, there isn't any mud.
You do have to make sure she's super dry because it's icy.
Yeah.
And her teats will start to freeze.
Yep, it's cold.
We need to get you a better cowboy hat. Did I give you that one?
Yeah.
It's just like felt or something. Alright, if you're just joining us, this is our cow Minnie. We are in our homemade winter shelter milking barn. We built this rock wall from rocks on our property. We built this log wall from logs on our property. And
we cobbed it with mud.
That's right.
Property.
All homesteaded properly.
Oh, now that we're done with the soap and vinegar mixture on her sheets, we can rinse them and then thoroughly dry them because it's pretty cold.
You're just joining us. This is our cow, Minnie Moo. She's a miniature Jersey.
Only 43 inches tall.
It is snowy and cold outside right now. You can kind of see the snow a little bit. And we're milking in the snow, even though, yeah, it's actually snowing harder than you can see on camera. Like you can see a little bit, and the wind is harder too, than the camera tells. Now it's very important after she's rinsed her off to dry her today because it's so icy cold that her teats could start to freeze. Because you can see she has her udder is super hairy, but then the actual teats where we milk
aren't. Yeah, so if this
skin.
gets a little wet, it's okay. But if down here, these could get frozen.
Then stay dry.
Yeah.
Say hi. Let us know where you're from if you're joining us. We live on a 7-acre homestead in Ohio.
If you have any questions, leave them in the live chat.
That's right. What's this?
Okay, here you go. It's all nice and dry. And my hands will also help warm them up as I milk. So, actually, you gotta look up here. Watch your head.
We already don't have great service out here. We already don't have great service out here. Now, Joey. Oh, someone asked, why are you doing this to the cow? Oh, almost kicked it over.
What?
Armani Munoz said, why are you doing this to the cow?
We're milking because currently she doesn't have a calf to drink the milk, and if we didn't milk, she would get mastitis, which is an infection in the udder of the milk if you leave it, and it makes like a really hard lump of infected milk, and it's very uncomfortable to the cow. It's not
and it makes her sick.
But yeah, it is very uncomfortable, and then we can't drink the milk either. But yeah, and also we milk because it just gets uncomfortable for her anyway when she starts to get this much milk. Like her udder gets tight, so it relieves that tension, and she likes it.
Yeah. Now, I mean, he asked why I doing this to cow. That brings up a better question of why do we homestead at all, Joey, when we could just go to the grocery store and buy a gallon of milk, or even, if we want the raw milk and the health benefits, we could just buy it from someone who's already doing that. Why do we own a cow? Why are we doing this?
We personally think it's very good to know where your food comes from. So, and it also, it's very rewarding to, like, see you come out every day, you take care of the cow, you give her food,
No
water.
matter the day, Christmas, Easter,
Yep.
today when
Milk
it's
every
when it's
day.
snowing outside and windy and 20
Rainy.
degrees.
Even in a blizzard, I would probably come out here and have to milk. We'd probably like set up a line of rope to get out here, but you gotta milk every day. But it's really rewarding to like see, you get your milk, you can drink it, you can make it into cheese, you can use the cream for butter, you can use a bunch of things, and it's like,
There's almost something more human about it.
yeah,
Like, this
than
is
just
our
like
milk,
going
this
to a
is our
grocery
cow.
store and just using
Yeah.
your credit card and paying for your milk and not knowing what cows it comes from. Just means she's just smaller.
Yeah, she's still a 700-pound animal.
Yeah, one of our neighbors, they have a farm and they have Jersey cows, and they give like a gallon, like always. But when she has a lot of milk, or right after she calves, can give up to like 3 gallons. So it's like even the miniature doesn't mean she gives less milk, or she's like shorter. She's still like 800 pounds, still long, but she just has short legs. So,
Armani said, he said, want to know something. He said the service is super laggy. Yeah, sorry Armani, the service is laggy. Our Wi-Fi, we have a windstorm right now in Ohio, and it's like 20 degrees. So if it's lagging or going out, that's because of the service.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We do live on a homestead, so
Yeah.
we don't have like Starlink or anything. So Jay, how much milk are we gonna get today?
We're gonna get a gallon, and maybe a quart. I don't know. It's around that. Sometimes you get a little more, but it's usually around a gallon during winter because she only has hay to eat, so it doesn't have as much nutrition as in the summer when she has fresh grass. So in the summer she gives about 2 to 2.5. So when I started hand milking in the summer, she was giving us 2.5 gallons, and then now in the winter she's giving us 1 because she has nutritional food to eat.
Mahoney says hi. He says yo hi. And then Armani says, do you want to know something? I'm allergic to cow moo. I assume he means cow milk.
Yeah, well, if you're lactose intolerant, raw milk actually, it doesn't affect people who have a lactose intolerance because it has this good bacteria and nutrition that breaks down the lactose.
So, but if he's allergic to milk, he might not be allergic to lactose.
That's true.
He also asked what a gallon, right?
Yeah.
Or is it 3 liters? It's closer. It's a couple liters.
It's what, 8 cups, and I don't know how much a cup to like.
Yeah, I don't know what the conversion is of liter to gallon.
It's probably like.
So Joey is going. Hopefully we don't disconnect here. Joey's the big bucket through the strainer, and then first with soap and water and everything.
So yeah, if you have a lactose intolerance, like anybody, break down the lactone, and you think
Lactose.
why do lactose? And you think why do they do that? But they do it because when they milk, they use machines, and they have all this tubing that the milk goes through that they don't clean because there's so much of it that it'd be really hard to and would take way too long. So they pasteurize it because there gets so much bad bacteria in the milk. So they just pasteurize it to get rid of that, but then it also gets rid of the good bacteria.
Dub Tribe says hi, and he asks, how's your day been?
Oh, it's been good, yeah.
Yeah, we went bowling today because that's what our grandma gave us for Christmas. So we've had a fun day, but now it's time to do the chores. Now, what's your technique for milking, Joey?
I like to grip the top of the udder and then use my fingers kind of like this, but like I kind of do it like really fast so it doesn't look like this dramatic, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm pinching at the top so the milk doesn't go back up when I go to squeeze the bottom. And the same thing, so if I squeeze down here first, the milk would just come up into here. That's what I do.
And does that hurt
some
the...
have smaller teats, so you have to use like less fingers, like this, or maybe 2 fingers.
And is that hurting her or making her uncomfortable?
No, actually, it's a lot. It is a lot less uncomfortable than if she had a calf, because calves will sometimes bite the teat, and they like are a lot more vigorous.
They're very
shove
aggressive.
the udder with their nose.
It also feels good because you're relieving the tension of having a full udder.
Yeah, and I'm not pinching the udder. Like I'm not like pinching it like a little bit where it hurts. It's like grabbing the whole teat. So.
And you can tell she's okay with it because she's not kicking. She is not freaking out. If she was in pain, she would be kicking us away with this back leg right here. She'd be kicking away because she would be in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see that if she has like a calf and she wants the calf to get away with her, she'll use her leg and push it away. Mm-hmm. And she'd do that if he was hurting her. You can see the way she sits here so still just lets him do this. You know, you can see her legs aren't tied up or anything.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in a windstorm right now, Armani, so I bet you can hear the wind. It's it's very windy, very cold.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you're 15, but how long have you been doing this for?
I started milking probably 9 months ago by myself. We've had the cow for 1.5 years, but before that, it was like me and my mom milking. And we were using machine until halfway through the summer, the machine pump broke, so we had to start hand milking.
It was just a tiny machine.
Yeah, it wasn't like a massive dairy farm machine. It was just like, there was a little pump, and then there was like the milking machine that had like pipes.
It's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, Armani.
Yeah, the wind chill gets you down.
Which 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. So 20 is like -3, -4 Celsius. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me.
Now as I get to the end here with these, this back right and front left, I'll then go around to each teat to make sure I get out all the milk. Yeah.
Joey, what's your least favorite part of milking the cow and running a homestead?
Least favorite part is sometimes you have to come out here when you really don't want to. Sometimes there's circumstances you have to come out in the dark. Like it's just starting to get dark now, or like freezing cold. But mainly, there's nothing too bad about it.
What's your favorite part?
Favorite part, definitely just getting to like go outside most days and be with animals.
Yep.
So
you're gonna let her go?
Yep.
Now it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's windy and snowy. Is she going to be all right out there?
Yeah, her thick pelt, and you know it's all leather, and then she has hair as well on her pelt. So
She's going to get water right now?
Yeah.
Is that water? Did you break up the ice?
I did. Yeah, we've ice defroster or ice defreezer, whatever, but it wasn't plugged in, so it froze a little bit. But plugged in, broke the ice. So she'll have water all night.
So not only does she have a thick pelt of leather out here, which if you have any leather products or anything, you know how durable leather is. She also has hair over the leather, but then we built her that shelter right down there, so it's 3-sided, and the wind is always coming from
it's always coming up
from the other side. The wind's never blowing down that way. The wind's always coming up or coming from the side, and so that shelter down there gives all protection she needs.
And then cob.
Yeah, we built that from logs, and so there she is. She's milking. She's all done, or she's drinking. We're all done milking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, what are you gonna do with this milk?
We will put it inside, filter it a second time into our half-gallon jars.
Well, let's look at it. Here, hold it up. There we go. Look at that. And you can see it's super white. I mean, it looks like store-bought milk, but it tastes way better. You can actually see how warm it is. Wait, can you see the steam coming off?
Should be. No.
Maybe a little bit. You can see. You can't really see it on the camera,
Comes
but
out
there's.
of the other at around 90 degrees.
Yeah, nice. So
Yeah.
we put that in the fridge because we like to drink our milk cold, but we could drink it warm.
You could. It wouldn't taste as good unless you love warm milk, which some people do. Yep. Well. Today.
All right. Are we gonna do this again tomorrow?
Between 2 and 4.
2 and 4. All right. We'll see you all tomorrow.